Hey, it's Sari with Shelf Genie, and it was nice meeting you and your family this morning. So I put together a quick YouTube video so you can get a better idea of how great Shelf Genie is going to look in your new kitchen. So we'll start with the right side of the refrigerator. You have a center post going down this cabinet. We'll cut it here and here, remove it, and mount it to the inside of the left door so you get a larger opening. You're going to gain about 3 inches of that space, and as well as all the way in the back. We did a 5 inch on the bottom and a 5 inch on the top. And I went ahead and put a divider on the bottom and a divider on the top. And this way you can store all your lids. If you see real closely, you could stand up your lids, and you have the flexibility of moving this divider to the left, to the right, taking them and moving them to the bottom or the top. So that you can use it for anything. And then to the far right of the refrigerator, we went ahead and did a 2.5 inch and a 2.5 inch. And my recommendation was to take your mixer out of that small area and move it to a larger opening. So this way it's easier to grab and handle. When it's in a small area, it's just really tight to get in and out of. Then we'll look over to the divider shelf, which is above the wall oven. And we did 7 dividers, 8 sections. They're 3 inches apart. And this is good for cookie sheets, cutting boards, casserole dishes, just anything that you want to stand up that's easier to get to. And then you will still have space above it, so you can store other items. Then we'll walk over to the left of your cooktop. This is where your mixer was. So my recommendation is to put a skinnier and taller item here. So for example, like a blender or anything that you use that's a little bit more narrow. And then above it, we'll go ahead and do a 2.5 inch height glide out. My computer's stalling right now. We can do a 2.5 inch on the top, and you can store smaller items as well. And then underneath the cooktop, we'll do a 2.5 inch, and we'll cut around the little gas line for you, and you can store all your skillets here if you need to. And then we'll make this a little higher like you wanted to. And we went ahead and put 2 dividers in here. And once again, those dividers you can move to the left, to the right, and you can store longer, thinner items. I believe you said your utensils. You can do your measuring cups here, measuring spoons, whatever you need to have easier access. To the right here, we're not going to go ahead and do anything. It's a little narrow, and it's just not really worth the value to spend the money. And then we'll look over to your blind corner. And we're doing this a little bit different. We'll do a 2.5 inch height glide out that you can put your pots and pans in. I went ahead and put bowls in just to show you. But when you're standing here, this one slides over. So you have 2 coming out, easier access. And then this is the dead space back here where you can still put items that you don't use very often. Then we'll walk to underneath the sink, and we'll go ahead and do a 2.5 inch. You can store all your cleaning supplies. And then above it, you can do your sponges, your gloves in here, your SOS pads, whatever you need. So when you're standing here, you can get to it a lot easier. And then to the right side, well, you can do your strainers here or bowls or whatever you need. Okay. And just above the wall oven, we'll also cut that style for you so that you have a larger opening right here. Okay, so that is your Shelf Genie project. I'll go ahead and price out the classic, which is a lifetime warranty, and then the basic, which is a 3-year warranty. And I went ahead and honored free installation for you because of all the situations that I had. Thank you for being so understanding. and we'll talk in the next few days. And if you have any questions, feel free to call me anytime. All right, take care, and you guys have a great weekend.